What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Mississippi State and ended up getting the win 45-28. We was able to put 4 quarters together while they was only really to get up 3. That's usually what happens when you're going up against an inferior team in terms of talent and whatnot. So we are undefeated still, number 2 in the country, and today we're playing the game of the regular season. That is LSU, the last game of the regular season. Both have equal amount of talent. Looks like their offense is really struggling this year for whatever reason. They may have had some injuries or something. I don't know, but their defense has been killer, as you can tell by the stats. Now, they got the same amount of talent as we do. They run a pro-style offense, 4-3 defense. I played this team a million times over, so I kind of know what to expect, but we always have to work off where their impact players are. But before we play that, let's look at a couple things. First thing I want to do is go to My Settings. And I've talked about this ad nauseum, but we're going to talk about it today. Running back ability. Everybody knows right now, or up until this point, impact halfbacks have been really tough to stop. They get like 8 to 10 broke tackles a game, which is very unrealistic. They'll just go through some plays where they'll just get 3 of them in a row. And I'm tired of complaining about it. I'm tired of looking at it. And I'm dropping the CPU running back ability to 75. I think for years I had it at default 50. So we're going to go halfway and adjust accordingly. I'm just going to closely monitor how these CPU halfbacks do, both impact and non-impact guys. And yes, I know some people think I'm making this easier, but this is not the reason why I'm doing it. I'm trying to make this a little bit more realistic than what we've seen. Another thing, I'm not going to do it yet, but the running back blocking, I want to keep it at 99 for the CPU, but it is frustrating when you see your entire defensive line get shoved back 5 yards. It's kind of goofy, and that's not unrealistic. That's not very realistic at all. But I get more frustrated over all the broken tackles I see, especially from impact guys. So we'll make this one adjustment, and hopefully that will work out. Yes, it does make things a little bit easier for me down the road. If I feel like it, I can maybe compensate for that somewhere. But I think my human sliders work really well. I don't see any of my players just absolutely dominate or anything that's unrealistic. I mean, even my impact running backs, they don't break many tackles at all. My QB accuracy, it's really good, even at 25%, but my passing attack is very efficient, and I don't put my quarterback in bad spots. So I give him really short, simple throws. It's either over the top or the short. But in future offenses, that's going to change, of course, when you try to make much more difficult throws more often. But other than that, I don't want to touch anything. I think all that plays pretty normal. So we're going to just monitor the CPU halfbacks and see how they work with this 75%. And over time, hopefully I can find a good spot for it. Then I can leave it alone for good. All right, let's look at Sports Illustrated. There's nothing to look at recruiting. We've already finalized that for the regular season. Let's go to bowl rankings, and nothing has changed. It's still us and Miami. Florida State was right there neck and neck with us, but they got upset, I think, the previous week. We just got to take care of business. But again, it's up to us to beat LSU in order to do that. Let's go to Heisman Watch. And something just occurred to me, and it was about a day or so ago. And somebody may have made a comment about it at the beginning of the season. But for season after season, for years, I played 12 games because that's what they do in real life. It never occurred to me that that actually affects my stats. I get an extra game on top of every other team in the game, and I guess that's not fair. I just never really thought about it that way. So that did help in order to get certain awards over the years when you got a full extra game on all these other players. So that's going to even the playing field in terms of me winning any future awards, which I like. I'm all for that. So this is probably another reason why you don't see any of my players on here, because we now have an equal amount of games as they do. Now, again, my offense this year, we've been really sharing the wealth in the run game and in the pass game. So I didn't really expect anybody on here to begin with unless somebody was just really ranking up the touchdowns like maybe Williams. But going forward, even with my next Dynasty, when I'm going to go with the NCAA Next ISO, everybody's going to be on a 12-game schedule, so it'll still even out, which means it'll still be a challenge. Speaking of the awards and such, this is the last time I'll look at it until we may actually win something. But we haven't been up for a single award all season. Now, again, is that because we're playing 11 games instead of 12? I'm sure that's a bit of a factor. But also, again, we're just sharing the wealth across the board, and at certain positions like the Thorpe Award, our secondary's been so dreadful this year compared to what we had last season. I mean, we're playing on a much tougher league. That's another factor as well. But we are up for one award, and which is the Coach Award. If we win out, we'll win it. But, of course, we got to win that first. We got to take care of business. Bowl projections, there's nothing to look at here other than they have us projected to go in the national title game against Miami. And as you can see here, it's the Orange Bowl, which means it is a home game for them. But I can't complain about that because what happened to us last year, we played in New Orleans in the national title game. So kudos to Miami for them at least getting to that spot. Players of the week nationally, we got a quarterback from Louisiana Tech. He's got a great name, JoJo Brown. Had 7 touchdowns, almost 500 yards passing. Good for him. And a random outside linebacker from Cal had a really good game. Let's go to conference standings. It is us and LSU for the division, as you can see here. The rest of the division has been awful. Let's check out our team info screen. It's been pretty consistent. We don't have any injuries. Now, Stuckey, Williams, and Cooper have all been pretty standard fare there. Defensively, Stamper is now back in leading in 2 categories. Technically, he is tied, I think, with Smith with 3 interceptions. I don't know how they decide who to put there. Either way, everybody's kind of doing their part now. It is not a good thing when you got linebackers leading in interceptions. But, again, our secondary just had a really rough go of it this year. Let's look at LSU. Okay, it looks like they got 2 players out, a halfback, and it looks like he is their leading rusher. Hopefully, he's an impact guy. He's not even going to play today. So that is a gift. They also have a cornerback that is out for today. Hopefully, he's a starter of some sort. They barely squeaked by Alabama. Looks like they got a starting quarterback that's not doing a whole lot, which is surprising. I can't imagine them having such a great season, but their offense has been so porous. But it's really no different than their 2007 season when they won it all. They were very defensive-oriented. They got a random wide receiver kind of doing his thing. It looks like they got one guy leading in tackles and in sacks. All right, I have seen enough. I am ready to take on the Tigers, our main rival. Hopefully we can take care of business today. I have no clue what to expect in terms of their roster, but we will check that out shortly. We don't need to make any changes on the uniforms for the opposite team because LSU, they always wear that default white jersey and the yellow pants and such. So let's head into the game. This is it. This is what we've all been waiting for, this game right here. And crazy, this ain't even the end of the season. We still got, hopefully, the conference title game and then the national title game. So these next 3 games are just going to be epic. At least I'm hoping they'll be just highly memorable. Because, again, if I win the whole thing again this year, I will probably end up starting a new dynasty, fresh, doing a bunch of new things I'm really excited about. But we got to get there first. All right, home game in the Dome, perfect weather. That has helped us some throughout the dynasty. You just don't have to deal with as much rain and whatnot. It's got to be game of the week. Did they put that? Yes, they do. Right there, game of the week. This is the first time we've had a home game in a while. I think we've had 3 straight road games. There is the division standings. If we win, I don't even know who we're going to play in the conference title game. I didn't even check it. We'll find out, I guess, in the next video. Got to win it first. This one. They're going to highlight their wide receiver. I wonder if he's an impact guy. We'll find out soon enough. Who are they going to pick? Lee Corso is picking us to win. Pretty cool. All right, let's go to the coin toss. Looks like we have won it. I want the ball to start a second half. And let's check out their big bad roster. Again, I think I have the same amount of talent as we do. Okay, this is interesting. Starting quarterback, Ryan Perlew. He's given me fits in the past. He's an impact guy. He's got some good speed. We're not going to blitz him much. I just kind of want to keep him in the pocket and see if he can make some difficult throws. Okay, they don't have an impact halfback, and their top guy's out. And it's a drop-off when you got Gaither and Johnson behind him. That's good for us. That tells me they're probably going to pass more than run today. At least I would think. Fullback, pretty good. 84 overall, 76 speed. I assume he can catch. He can catch a little bit. Not bad. Wide receiver. They usually have a really strong group. It looks like they're just okay. They got 86 and 88. That's not bad. You know, I would take either one of those guys. Then it gets a bit of a drop down in 80 and 74 and 74. Look at their tight end, 85 overall. Pretty strong, 74 speed. yards, 70 catch, not bad. And he's a true sophomore. You look at their offensive line, 90, 78, 84, 84, and 88. Pretty solid across the board. They run a 4-3. They got 84 and 86 on the edge. Defensive tackle. Oh, wow, that's nasty. Big Glenn Dorsey, if anybody remembers him, he was like their best defensive player back when they won the national title back in 07. That kid was an absolute stud. So it doesn't surprise me he's a 94 overall here as a redshirt senior. And look at his buddy right here, 92 overall. So that's probably the best duo of defensive tackles we'll face all season. Unless, like, Miami's got something even better, which is possible. But then you got 84. Yeah, just a really good group of defensive tackles. Then you got, look at their linebacker unit. 94 impact guy, outside linebacker, Derry Beckwith. Then you got, is that D Beckwith or is that a different guy? I thought D Beckwith was somewhere else. I forget. Either way, middle linebacker, 80 overall. Then you got right outside linebacker, 84. So they got one really good one and two solid players. Corner. This is going to help. Their top corner is out, and it is a real drop-off behind him. And now you got a 78. Now they got to throw in a free safety in there and a 76, 76. So we're going to attack their corners as best as possible today. They got arguably the best free safety in the country, Chris Hawkins, impact guy. We're going to stay away from him if possible. That also means the halfback screenplay that we like to use a lot, we're probably going to flip that. Unless they got an impact strong safety, they don't, but he's still pretty solid. 86 overall, 84 speed. So their secondary is pretty, well, their safeties are pretty good. Their secondary, in terms of their corners, not so much. True freshman kicker is 76. That's not bad. And a true freshman punter is 74 overall. Not bad. So they've recruited pretty well for their special teams. All right, let's get this show on the road. Now, they don't have any impact guys on the back end, so I'm going to just kick it straight. They will return it. Looks like their top receivers on the return team. I am going to, let's go quarters. Because of Pearlou, I'm just going to assume they're going to throw a little bit more than usual today. You would think. Let's see what they go with here. Fullback dive. There goes their fullback, already making a first down just about. Okay. Let's go man. Are they going to just run the ball to pick up the first? That's a big old fullback. We saw it early. He did look pretty decent. Wide open. Good play. To their fullback again. They're going right to that guy. Little spider 2 wide banana. I'm going to go back to quarters. Our defense, they've had their moments this year, that's for sure. Going option. Oh, they went with the option pass. Oh, there he goes. Get us the, oh, Thomas missed him. Did you see that? Oh, this is terrible. Look at this. Poor Thomas. He gets pushed back. The right tackle kills him, and he just can't get up quick enough. He even bumps into him, and it didn't matter. Ah, that's bad luck.
I'll tell you what, in today's game,
I'm going to do his own blitz. I'm just curious. I'd love for them to go play action. But going gun trips over or no gun light trips? Oh, the good play. Just like the man, they are just killing it right now. They went P.E. Reed and handed it off. I'll go back to quarters. Right now, it looks like it don't matter what we call. They're just getting their yards. Their balanced play calling's not helping either. Oh, just blew right by me. Good cut by the halfback. Another solid gain. No, I'm not going to do it. Let's go quarters again. Eventually, they're going to throw. They've been running a little bit more than I expected. Do something like this.
Comes to the line with 3 wide.
Looks like there's a couple of the receivers can't hear that, but it may not matter if they're going to run it.
Set to go to the air.
He's wide open over the middle. Ooh, good. And my defensive end is hurt. Injured his chest. That's weird. So what is it? 3rd and 5. Shoot, this is huge right here. I'm going to do a spy with my defensive end. We're going to do something like this, just in case Pearlou wants to run. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Sometimes he'll just blow right by him. Sometimes I feel like I need to control him myself. He's got all day to throw. Get a stop. Good play, Stamper. Force the field goal. Good job, defense. You can have all the field goals you want. We're going to go field goal safe man. Hopefully Nixon is okay.
Here we go. They'll try to make this
Their kicker should make this. Yeah, perfect kick.
And it splits the upright.
You can have him. That's great.
Pontiac bringing us this summary.
Let's get on offense and see if we can get the lead. How about that? Now, again, their weakness on defense is their corners. So we're going to go after hit the flats as hard as we can. That's the middle of the field. I'm going to let that one go.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchdown.
I need to make a couple of adjustments.
Hits the field. Let's take the
Got to get my tight end in there. And tight end here, even though I rarely use gun 5 wide, I just forget that I have it, honestly. Let's go with a basic option out of the gate. They're running a lot of options so far, so we're going to do the same thing. I guess we're going to go to the left.
Tulane comes out with an I formation.
We'll just have to go ahead and pitch this.
And now he pitches it. He's on the run.
He broke one tackle there. Now, that's another thing. The CPU halfbacks, they break more tackles than my impact guys do, but every now and then our guys will. 2nd and inches. We're not going to go after that free safety, that's for sure. I was about to go play action, and I'm glad I didn't. Let's see if we can just pick up the first down with Williams.
Tulane comes to the line. Only one man in the back.
Good play there. Get a first. Move on to the next one. I want to go. I don't have it, do I? No, I don't. Let me go. It's first down, so let's go with a tunnel screen.
It's 1st and 10.
Nixon is out for 7 weeks, so he's going to be out even for. He may be back for our bowl game. Well, that stinks. 7 weeks. What did he do? Let me go back and look at what it said. Broken ribs. Wow, I haven't seen that in forever. So how are we at defensive end? I think we're okay. Like, here is Harris. Who is our Shives? Okay, so I think we're going to be fine. The problem is defensive ends tire very easily. So we'll see how they handle that. All right, we're going to go. What was that? Just dreadful. That was weird. What happened? I've never seen that before. He bumped into him. I threw it so quickly that he couldn't even get set in time. Well, no wonder that was a mess. I've never seen it act like that before. All right, let's go wide receiver curls. They're going man 4-3. I'm hoping. We'll go to somebody on the right. Ooh, this is going to get quick. Get down. Go, 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 go. Good play by the linebacker. I probably should have dove. So it's what? 3rd and 1. I'm going to go halfback screen. I would love to run it, but let's just go man. Oh, they are going to go man. We're going to go to somebody on the left. I'm going to go to Cooper, see if we can pick up an easy first down. Good play. Just get the first and move on. Let's keep attacking the flats. Let's go P. Reed. Man 4-3. We're doing that, I wonder. I may just hand this off. Get a few yards, not a whole lot there with Ducray. I am taking an 8. I'm going to flip halfback screen. That's what I want to see. Both impact guys are on the opposite side, so we're going to hit somebody on the right. I would love to go to our tight end. Please go cover 0. That would be awesome. Nope, they're going cover 1. Great throw to Batiste, but we didn't get the first. That makes it, what, 3rd and 2, maybe? 3rd and 3. I may. Let's go speed option from the gun. Zone nickel. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Ooh, I like that shift. That may be just enough. Just enough. Let's just get out of bounds. Good play, everybody. Good blocking. We are, I have an idea. We are going to go zig outs, and we're going to keep attacking these corners. We're going zone. I will probably, we'll just keep this simple. I'm going to go to McDonald on this one. Had to throw that one off my back foot. I was fixing to get sacked. Get about 9 yards there. 2nd and inches. We can, I'm going to go back to P. Reed. This is interesting. They're going man nickel. Who's on the... That's what I want to see right there. So we're going to hand this ball off. Good job by my left tackle. We may get a touchdown out of this. Can we get in there? Get in there, 6 points. All right, fellas. Good start. We held them to a field goal. We got our touchdown. And we can look at this. This is going to be a huge staple of the next offense. I think I'm going to just go modern spread. And I've talked about that a handful of times in the past few videos. So here's what I wanted to point out to you. So they're going man. And what I wanted to see was, let me bring out my little thing here. So what I wanted to see, this guy was double teaming him. And this linebacker was double teaming him. And I got this guy going on a dig maybe. And this guy's on a post perhaps. Either way, this guy or this safety was going to be on Williams. So it was just an easy decision just to hand this ball off. I just like the numbers over here. And all it really took was these two guys to get decent blocks. And that's what happened when you zoom in. I know my left tackle got a good shove. My left guard did as well. Good job. And the guy who was defending Williams, I think he gets stuck on my left tackle right here. And he does. And then it's just off to the races after that. So that was a good read. Let's kick the extra point. 6-3. Let's get one more and get back on defense.
And he hits the PAT.
One thing I need to check, I'm going to go to stats and scores. In their first drive, they ran the ball one more time than they threw it. But in the end, I think they're going to throw it just a tad bit more. So I'm going to continue to play zone
Tulane lines up
until they force me to play man.
and Cooper back ready to return.
Kick it down the middle again. They will return it. Looks like their other guy's going to return this one. I assume he's a receiver.
Booker takes it at the 4.
He's skinny and he's got an 80 number, so I assume he is a wide receiver. Good stop. They're going 4 wide. We'll just go nickel, quarters. Keep everything in front of us. I want Perilou to beat me with his arm. Let's see if he can do that all game. Or just run the ball with halfback dive. Good defense. Good. I'm an idiot. That's good offense. Let's go quarters again. Do something like this. They're going gun trips. I think they ran halfback dive on that last play. There he goes. Somebody get a stop. Good job, Gibbons. He got a shoestring tackle. 2nd and 8. I would love to blitz, but this guy's just going to run away from it. I mean, we didn't even blitz on that last play, and there he went running. And we're going to do something like this. I got a lot of action on my side. Let's see what they go with. They flipped the formation. Oh, busted play, but can we get a stop? Oh, dang it. Wow, 6 points. A busted play led to a touchdown. How lucky can you get? A high snap. They went QB draw or QB power or something. He goes around, and it was just up to Stamper. And he just couldn't make it. And then Inky, I don't know, he got just off. Terrible. And that's what scared me. That's what's going to hurt us all game is that guy's just going to run around on us, and we're not going to have an answer for it. Man, just bad luck. So I'm not going to get too upset over that play. I think that was just a fluke play. So let's get on offense and get the lead back. So their quarterback, he broke a tackle, and it was all she wrote after that. All right, Givens. I'd like to see somebody give him a really good block. Let's go up the sideline here. Nobody blocked that good. Our return team has been so abysmal all year. I just don't understand it. Punt, return, kick return. We haven't been able to do nothing with it. Don't shift. Oh, okay. I like that shift. Let's go to the right. Have to pitch that one off quickly. Get a block right there. Go to Craig. Go to Craig. Get a block right. Great play. Huge. Thankfully, I pitched it when I did. Otherwise, that was going to be a loss. He was going to outrun their defensive tackle. That was obvious. Good pursuit by their secondary right there to save a touchdown. We are on the right hash. I'm going to go. Let's go back to halfback screen. We're going man. I'm a 3. I'm not going to get this play off. All right, end of the first quarter, they're up a field goal. But, again, that last touchdown, I'm not overly concerned about it. That was just a fluke play. Let's go halfback screen again. Let's call it. They're going man. Unfortunately, I forgot about that. Their impact guys are going to be on that one. So we're going to go to Cooper regardless. They're going cover 2, so I guess it's not going to matter.
Looking. Throws this one out.
Good play to Cooper. Get about 5 yards there.
Screen pass nets, maybe 5 yards.
I think from here, again, I want to attack these flats as best I can. Let's go quick slants.
2nd and 5.
Man nickel.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
This will go to either Cooper or Williams.
Nickel defense. Back to pass.
Cover 0. Get it. Oh, no.
It's tipped.
Shoot, that could have been a disaster. So where are we? 3rd and 5. I'm going to go speed option. This is 2-down territory for us. We're going man nickel. Please, that linebacker needs to move over. Thank you. That's what I wanted to see right there. We're going to go over here. Just get a first down. Be done with it. Move on to the next play. And Cooper is hurt. Injured his arm. That's weird. Interesting. Let's do an option with Hardesty.
1st and 10. This is the
They're
5th
going
play
man,
of this drive.
4-3. I'll probably go to the left, honestly.
The green wave. Come out
We'll
of
go
the
over
ace
here.
formation. Stuckey.
We'll just cut up. How about that?
Now he's got room to run.
I'm trying to avoid that safety. Just a gaping hole right here in the B gap. I had to take it. That's just super rare to see that against man. So it kind of left me no choice. At this point, I'm just trying to run away from that guy. I don't want him to force a fumble, anything like that. We are. What can we do from here? Let's go P.E. Reed. Man 4-3. I'm probably too close to be running this. Ooh, they're doing that. I will probably hand this off.
To the line with 3 wide.
Get in there. Ducre. Touchdown. Good for him. So we got the lead back. So we may be in for a high-scoring game. I think Pearlou is going to be very similar to what that Ole Miss quarterback did on us, who just had an incredible game. I mean, he was the MVP of that game. He almost won it single-handedly. And it looks like Pearlou is more talented than him, and he's an impact guy. That Ole Miss quarterback wasn't even an impact player.
Brought to you by Pontiac.
So we're just going to have to outscore them. We're going to have to maybe get a turnover or two or somehow. We need to force Pearlou to make a mistake. I would love to blitz him, but...
Takes it at the 40.
Oh, good block right there. Good stop, though.
Moved the ball very effectively on their last drive.
I'm going to go back to quarters.
The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections.
We're going to go... They're going ace bunch. Do something like this. Looks like we're running a 4-3.
Bunch formation.
They went with that play. Is this even going to work? No, it's not. That play rarely works. Anthony Gibbons is hurt. Oh, my gosh. We're running out of bodies. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully it's his back. You rarely see that. A back injury. That hurts us at corner. Like, we were kind of thin there to begin with.
Sets up in the eye.
All right, let's go over this way.
Pearlou.
Zone.
He tosses it short.
I think he got a hand on it. I couldn't tell. Our linebacker. 3rd and 10. We're going to go Cloud. So we're like okay at nickel.
22.
Not probably where we need to be. Should I go after this guy? I think I may just, I don't know.
He drops back. He steps up. Looks.
Look at that throw.
Throws this one out to the right. It falls incomplete.
That was a killer throw, but he got a foot out of bounds. That's a good way to attack my my Cloud. That's a cover 2 coverage on one end. Oh my gosh, that was close. We're going to force the punt. That's what we needed right there. So the goal here is to get right back on offense, score a touchdown, and get a 2-score lead. Huge stop, defense. Good job.
Number 46 gets it off.
Somebody get a block on that dude right there. Get through right
Number
there.
85 fields it at the
So
37.
Gibbons is out. So, yeah, Batista's right back in there. What about Cooper? Cooper is back, thankfully. So what are we going to do here? Let's go. I want to attack. Let's go tunnel screen again. We're going zone, so we're going to go back to Cooper.
44.
Good to see him back at least.
Stuckey back in the gun.
Get a block right there. Hey, it was okay. We got about 6 yards out of it.
Yards on the screen.
2nd and 5. I'm going to go tight end dig.
2nd and 5.
Again, I'm just trying to hit the flats or trying to go cover 0 on them. go over the top if they go that route.
He's the star of the defense.
Go to our tight end.
Zone right now.
Face mask. Oh, they didn't call it. But he was wide open over the middle. Good to see him get a catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at
I am going to go P. Reed.
It's first
Man
and 10.
dime. Very good chance I will run this one. Ooh, yeah, that actually didn't help things. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off anyways. That defensive tackle came through, but it wasn't enough. Get a first down with Williams.
That was a pretty good run.
incredible effort.
It was a
there,
good
running
run.
the football by
Let's
this guy.
stay here and go. I'm going to flip halfback screen. Yes, the impact guys are staying on the left side, but they're going zone, aren't they? Is that what they're doing? I think they're going zone.
Stuckey lines up
Yep,
the
they went
sideline.
zone.
Gets
Get a block right there. Just get upfield. Good play. Pick up 7 with Williams.
7-yard pickup on the screen.
Second and 3. I'm going to go P. Reed again. I'm attacking this corner as hard as I possibly can. Man 4-3, I'm forcing him to make all these tackles. Oh, this ain't good. Okay, they're going cover 0. I don't think we got the room to go over the top, so we're going to have to go over this way.
To the right. He's looking.
I'm just going to run it with Stuckey, get out of bounds. So, interesting play right here. They went cover 0, and I'm going to keep it. I was going to go over the top. I didn't know if we had enough room for that post route. What worries me is that defensive end over there on the left got through, and here I am just running for my life. At this point, I could probably go to Batiste over the top. I was thinking about hitting my crosser and Amos, but it seemed simpler just to run it with Stuckey and get the first down. I think that was the right decision. From here, we're going to go. We haven't called anything from this yet. Let's go the double halfback option play.
And we take a quick look at
We're
the
going
stats.
zone
In the red
4-3. I
zone,
got to be
brought to you by
careful
Old
here.
Spice Red Zone.
Halfbacks don't pitch the ball as well.
Tulane
I'm going to go to the
comes out
right.
with the shotgun. They'll run
Good
it out.
blocking, everybody. Let's just keep it with Williams. Great play.
And they
Good
thought
blocking.
that one didn't go for more.
So that is first and goal on the 2. Let's keep it simple. Let's just use Ace Big Twins and just get the touchdown. They're going zone 4-3. I'm going to stay away from those impact guys. Let's just go to the right.
For the touchdown. Stuckey gives it up
Face mask. Thank you. We'll take it.
He made the tackle, but I think he got a little help from his face mask.
That was good defense, except he grabbed a face mask. That's going to be what? On the 1. So we're going to gain the
Offense is helped out by that
the
defensive
yardage
penalty.
back. Yeah, we'll just go back and do this. We're going to gain the down back, I should say. So, yes, they got their impact guys on that side. I'm just going to run it.
Let's see if they
To the
can push
right.
this one in. Stuckey hands it
I
off.
didn't get it. Wow.
Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line. of
Didn't get
scrimmage.
in. Let's try. How about straight up dive? This is where their strength is as their defensive tackle, so I'm probably making a mistake by doing this. I probably need to go to the outside.
Tulane comes to the line, only one man in the
Let's
back.
go through there. There we go. All right. We accomplished our goal. We have a 2-score lead. And now we're going to get an extra point, go up 11, and get back on defense, which I think in general our defense is playing really well. We've had 2 big stops. Let's see if they can do that again. Still a lot of time left in the quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
I think my play calling's been pretty solid. Again, I'm just trying to attack these flats as best as I possibly can. It don't matter what defense or what offense you run. You got to figure out what the opponent's weakness is and attack it as hard as you possibly can. So is Gibbons back or not? We got to check that out. They never said. Let's go to injury report. He is good. So Gibbons is back. That's why they didn't say anything. That worried me there. I mean, he's kind of a big part of our entire team. Offense, defense, you know, he does a little bit of everything for us. All right, we're going quarters. We're going ace normal. Going with the toss. Ooh, that's the quarterback play. I forgot about that. Look at that breaking. Oh, my gosh.
Make the stop. So we get to see
The
his
kid's a
line.
stud.
Gets it out there for a first down off the trick play.
I'm going to go quarters out of nickel. I was going to blitz, but I backed out of it.
10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
I'm trying to keep everything in front of me.
3 wideouts here.
He's changing. It looks like he's doing a full-blown audible. Halfback dive. Interesting call.
Tailback.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's hitting
Uh-oh.
Thomas. with a takedown. That was a
Oh
great
my gosh.
Yeah, here you see the draw.
I'm going to go back to quarters.
Blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
We're going to go this.
Perilou to the air on first down. Over the middle.
Forbes Smith completely whiffed on that tackle. He had him right there. Just went right by him. So here they come. They're on the verge of scoring a touchdown. We need to stop them somehow. They are flipping gun spread. P.E. Reed, he's open right over there. Oh my gosh, they're just breaking tackles. I guess that running back ability, lowering it, didn't affect anything. I'm going to go, let's do a zone blitz. Maybe they'll go play action here.
And this is the 5th play of the current drive. LSU sets up in the eye. The Tiger go with
This may be a mistake. Watch them just run to the left and get an easy touchdown. Play action. We lucked out. Good deal. I guessed correctly. That was huge. 3rd and 7. Huge play. Let's go, Cloud. I'm going to let him do that. We're going to do the spy with Thomas. Hopefully that'll help. Intercepted. Great defense. How about that secondary? I guess they say he dropped it. But that's okay. Kick your field goal. That'll get us up 8 with a minute and a half to go. So the ideal scenario is to get the ball back, score a touchdown right before half. Yeah, they got that kicker is going to make a bunch of field goals by the time he leaves LSU, him being a true freshman. Again, great stop by the defense. That's 3 stops. I treat a field goal as a stop. All right, Gibbons, you're back at it. Let's see if you can make some magic. Somebody get a block for him. Somebody get a block for him. Ah, just nobody picked him up right there. We're going to go. We can stay on the sidelines. We got plenty of time. We got all 3 timeouts. I'd love for them. Okay, let's go halfback screen. Let's flip it. Okay, they're going zone, so we're going to go over to Williams. Let's pick whatever yards we can.
Tulane comes out in the shotgun.
Get a block right there. I'm taking a chance. Taking a chance. Oh, you broke 1 tackle. Very risky doing that against an impact guy. I was very hesitant, but I went ahead and did it. We're going quick slants. We're going zone. We didn't get out of bounds. I probably should have went out of bounds on that one. Get out of bounds. Great play. Nice. He pushed him out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Let's go. P. Reed. Zone dime. I will probably get out of bounds a bit easier if I just pass it on this one. We'll do something like this. Did I get out of bounds? I didn't get out of bounds. Let's call a timeout. 3rd and inches. Let's go wide receiver curls. They're going man. They're blitzing their right nickel. They're going cover 0. What I'm going to do is keep this simple. We're going to go right to Williams. Go, son. Go, 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 go. Get out of bounds. Huge play right there. I could have went over the top, but I'm glad I didn't. We are here. Let's go. Let's just go Y stick. Man 4-3. I really don't want to turn the ball over here, so we may need to. Yes, we'll just go over to Cooper. I just didn't get out of bounds, though. We're going to go. We're going to stay here, and we're going to go P. Reed. I'm not going to call the timeout. Let's see if we can just pick up a first down with DeCray on this one. Big play, first down. I'm going to spike it because I want to save that last timeout. Let's see if we can. We'll probably do something like that. Okay, so it's 2nd and 10. Let's stay here and let's go. We got to get out of bounds. Let's go tight end dig. They're going man 4-3. So a very good chance. I'm just going to bounce this to DeCray. Oh, I threw that too lightly, but we're going to get it. Points. Ah! Oh my gosh, that was so close. I threw that ball way too lightly. I should have threw it a little bit harder. Oh my gosh. He was able to outrun him just enough. Impact guy on impact guy right there. Then right here came the safety. Huge play. Wow, big turn of events. So we are up 2 touchdowns. Let's get an extra point, go up 15. They got 22 seconds to try something. We can try to survive that, head into the third quarter, get the ball back, maybe get another touchdown. That would be incredible. I hope we blow this team out. I mean, yes, it would be awesome if it was like an epic close game and whatnot. But we're playing at a high level at the moment. This is by far the best we play. Well, I'm not going to say by far. But this has been one of the best halves we played, especially against an elite team like this. Just solid across the board. Our defense is getting stops. Our offense is getting touchdowns every drive. We're playing at an elite level right now. Let's see if we can duplicate that in the second half. I'm going to go quarters. I think they may just run the ball, but I'm going to go quarters just to be safe. I'll be Stamper. What I need to do, anytime I have an impact outside linebacker, I need to put him on the outside, on the left side instead of the right. And my defense may play better. Of course, that's not going to matter next Dynasty because I'm going to go to a 4-2-5, so we'll only have 2 linebackers out there at all times. They should not snap it here. They're not going to. All right. An incredible first half. 28-13. Just aces across the board for everybody. My hat's off to you. Let's see if we can do the same in the second half. 297 to their 187. We run the ball really well, 163 yards. A lot of that is all PE reads, honestly, if you think about that. But they got 132 yards themselves. Our passing game has been really good, 134 yards. Here's the big key. We are stopping them on third down, forcing field goals, and we are at 100%. So this is the key of the game so far. Neither team has turned the ball over. There has been a fumble, none of that stuff. If you go to individual stats, Stuckey, 15-17. But you think about it, every single one of his throws are little 5-yard dumps. Those are super easy to connect on. Have we even thrown the ball deep? They haven't went cover 0 on us maybe once the entire game. Either way, we're playing great. Stuckey's doing a really good job. He's got 1 touchdown. Running the ball, Williams has got he's got the attempts. He's got the touchdowns with 2. But Ducray has got 1 touchdown on the ground with 70 yards. And he has a touchdown through the air, which is great. You look at the receptions, it's Williams and Cooper. That's just what they're giving us. I'm not forcing it, but that's just the pass plays that we are calling. It's just be going to our halfbacks at the moment. Williams is leading in that as well. You go to defense. Charles, middle linebacker, Mike Charles. Why is he out there all of a sudden? Oh, that's right, because, well, that's interesting. He's got 4 tackles. That may be special teams and stuff. Either way, that's not good when Bale, your preseason All-American, is getting tackles, which we all know he's not a real All-American. No offense to him. But Sams, Shive Sams, let's see. Tackles for loss, a few there. 1 sack and no interceptions. All right. It's very simple. Just play up to your standards to this second half, and we'll take care of business. We get the ball right back. Let's go right down the field, score again.
This one's going to be down in the end zone.
And maybe we could put them out of their misery. I'm going to go right back to the very first play we called, and that's power option. We're going man 4-3. I'm going to miss this play. I'm not going to be using it for a long time after this Dynasty. Oh, they got impact guys on either side. That's tough. Let's just go to the right. I'm going to go out of here. My tight end got beat badly. Get a block right there. Let's just get out of bounds. Don't want him to get hit. I'm not worried about running a clock or anything at the moment. Good play there. I want to go stick. They're going man. They call man every time I've called this. That's why you see Cooper get so many touches on it. Let's see if they go cover 0. Let's take a chance. Get it, Batiste. It's all you, son. Get it. Oh, my God. Thank points. Woo! Wow, what a catch. He undershot it. That was an underthrow, but I thought the corner was actually going to pick it off. Man, I bet that was super close. Oh, my gosh. Kudos to that corner. He gave that a good try on that one. I got to go back and look at this. Cover 0 going over the top. Everybody knows what we're doing there. Look at this right here. Look how close this was. Oh, my gosh. This was just like inches. I mean, if I can do this just enough. Something like that. An incredible, weird, awesome play right there. But we prevailed. That was so close. Maybe if he would have jumped a half a second earlier, I don't know. But he tried, but it just wasn't enough. Oh, my gosh. What a play. Huge. We're just making plays today. That's what championship teams do. 34-13. We're blowing them out at the moment. You know, we got to keep playing defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look
12
at the time
seconds. Just 2
summary.
play drive right down the field. But they went cover 0. I had to take my chances over the top.
Tulane to kick.
Now, I actually put English on that one. I put the joystick up, and I moved my quarterback up, and he still kind of underthrew it.
Booker fields it in the end.
Ended up being a great throw, though. I guess that's where it needed to be. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, Givens, where are you going on that? What was Givens doing there? Our special teams has been dreadful this year. Did he break a tackle somewhere? No, that was a whiff. That was a whiff. Good block there. And Givens, I had to take him over. Otherwise, that's going to be 6 points. Thankfully, he's got 98 speed. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown. Gee whiz. All right, let's try. Quarters out of 4-3.
They'll start this drive at the 42-yard line. 3 wideouts here.
Let's do this. We'll do an over front. That halfback looks really big. I didn't check his size. Oh, there he goes. Somebody get a tackle on him.
He takes off. Tackle.
Solid 7 to 8 yards. We'll go quarters out of
It's second down,
nickel.
2 to go.
And one thing about Next Dynasty when I go with a 4-2-5
Lines up in a bunch
is
formation.
I'm going to be running a lot of cover 3, cover 1, stuff you rarely see me do
To pass.
in my current Dynasty. Oh, good job, Al. I took a chance on the guy who was wide open, went after him. 3rd and 2. I think I'm going to go man, honestly. I think they're going to run the ball.
3rd and 2 coming up here.
I hope I'm right.
They line up in an eye.
Let's see what they do.
Parallel.
Went triple option. Great play! Who came through there? Our backup defensive end and Shive Sams just came right on through. Good job. And I was right there just in case he was going to come through there. So they're going to go for it. On the 34, they're going to go for it. They're going goal line. Hopefully we can guess correctly. I'm going with the dog blitz. This is the all or nothing. We're going to flip our play.
They need a conversion here.
Bringing everybody over. I don't care if they shifts or not. Don't pass it or don't do the fullback off tackle play.
Parallel. Option
Oh, he got around it. And a great pitch.
There he goes.
Great play. Just a great play.
With a take.
They had good blocking across the board on that one.
Beautiful run.
You know, Brad, plays like this just
Right. Oh, he just couldn't get to him in time.
here they had you on 4th down.
So they're going with the bigger set. Let's just go
Pretty disheartening.
cover 2 man. Do something like this.
Comes out with 2 tight ends. The Tigers.
This will be a good answer for LSU if they score a touchdown here.
Back to pass. Roll
Get him.
right.
Get it. Oh, that was that could have been nasty.
Play to bat it down.
Somebody batted that thing down. Who did that? Was that one of our defensive tackles? Was that Thomas? That was Thomas. Great play, Thomas. I don't know what they're going to do here. I'm going to go back to man. I just feel like they're going to run it since they're so close to the end zone. So that's what we'll go with.
LSU.
Play action.
Line, only 1 man in the backfield. He's looking.
Off opposite side of the field, and they didn't get in. Weird play.
Action good for about 4 yards.
And here they go. They're going back to goal line. So I'm going to do the dog blitz to take my chances on it. I'd like to think they're just going to run it.
Like they're gonna try to power
I hope they run it. Just go to the strong side. That's what they done last time. They went right through it pretty easily. And great stop. There you go. Kick a field goal, son. Kick another one. How about that? We're going to force 3 field goals. By far the best game our defense has played all season. I don't count the SMU game.
number 42.
They were terrible.
Field goal.
They are playing at a championship level right now. Good for them.
The kick is up, and it splits the upright.
And I don't think the running back ability had anything to do with that, honestly. I mean, the guy's not even an impact running back. Oh, my gosh. Just making plays out there.
Up and ready for the kickoff.
Just keep them out in the end zone. That's the goal. So guess what? Let's get back on offense, and how about get another touchdown? Somebody get a block for Batiste.
Fields it in the end
Get
zone.
down there. Get down there. Good little return.
They did a great
We are on the right hash. I want to...
for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate.
I'm going to go RB deep.
1st and 10.
We're going zone. Haven't called this play in a while. Going zone, we'll probably go to Amos, the true freshman.
Here, Stuckey, set to go to the air.
Get around, get around.
The true freshman.
Not a very good throw. Had to come back for it.
No gain.
He's 12 straight completions, but again, they're all been short stuff where that deep ball was the other one. I'm going to try speed option.
It looks like this
Ooh, this ain't good. Please have somebody go over to the other side.
They're fast, they're
Oh,
strong,
this...
that combination means one thing for the offense.
I am... If we're going to take a chance, our left tackle's got to get on that defensive end. And he did. Good deal. Phew! Scared me half to death. I'm just going to take it with Stuckey.
They go with the option and pick up
Good
the
job
first
on my
down.
left tackle. First and 10.
You have to know when to pitch it or when
And
to
let's
keep
stay
it.
here
In that situation, the
and go. I'm going to flip halfback screen for that reason, because their impact guys are on that side, but they're going zone, so it's not going to matter. So we're going to go to Williams anyways.
Tulane comes out in the shotgun. He drops back.
Just go over here, get a block right there. I didn't. All right, not bad. Hope we get 6-7 yards out of it.
7-yard pickup on the screen play.
I'm going to go gun normal now, and we're going to go P. Reed.
2nd and 3 coming up.
Man 4-3, who is on our slot receiver. We're not going to run it because that's shift.
Stuckey.
Cover one.
With 3 wide.
Nope.
He's rolling right. Looking.
Great throw. Great throw to the freshman. Ah, great play.
And he shot
Great play. You go back and look. I was trying to run it with my quarterback once I saw cover one. So here's what I saw. You go back here. They went man. I was not going to run it because of this guy right here. So I'm going to keep it. And what we have is our cover 0 beater. And we pretty much got a crosser. I never really pay attention to this dig. It kind of takes too long for him to go to that. So I'm thinking if they go cover 1 or cover 2, I'm just going to run with the quarterback and see if I can pick up anything. The problem is they went QB spy on this. You notice here, right there, they got a spy here and a spy there. So me running it wasn't going to help. They even have a safety coming down on a spy look. But I noticed Amos had a bit of a separation from his defender, which was a linebacker. And just like that, a 5-yard separation, get a huge gain. Great play. Okay, let's go. Let's stick to the sidelines. Let's go tunnel screen. We're going to flip it. We're going zone. We're going to go over to Batiste. That is triangle.
A wave set up in the gun.
Get a block right there. Good block. Good. Probably didn't need a juke, but that's okay. Get about 70 yards there. Wow, 15 of 15. We haven't had one drop today. 2nd and 2. I am going to go. Let's do QB choice. I'm curious to see if this will work or not. They're going man nickel.
Let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by
Who is on the slot?
Red Zone. When
Linebacker. Ooh, that's really weird. So we're definitely going to hand this off to Williams. Good block by my right tackle. And we're going to get 6 points. We're going to blow them out. Ah! Best team in Louisiana. Not even close. We're just playing at a great level. My right tackle done just enough to block that defensive end. That was an easy decision to hand that one off. Wow. I was not expecting this, but I'll take it. I'm more than happy with it. We'll go here. Now, one thing you got to take into effect, the running back ability slider, that's for anybody who carries the ball in general. It's not just a halfback thing. I'm quite positive it's for anybody who just runs the ball with it. So, like, as soon as a wide receiver catches it, if he breaks a tackle, that's part of that, effect. I'm quite positive that's the case. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's just anybody who's got the ball, more or less. Now, they're going to pass the rest of the way. At least I would think so. So I'm going to go quarters and just keep everything in front of us. Again, I just did not have faith in Perilou just throwing all over us. We're going P. Reed, or that's a P, wide receiver in. Went to the tight end, not much there. We'll go quarters out of nickel.
2nd and 7, ball on the 22-yard line. The Tiger.
Do something like this. Let's see what happens here. Make good decisions. He's wide open over there. I should have not left him alone. Good play. Pick up the first. Broke the tackle. 1st and 10. I'm going to go quarters, even though they're going with a big set.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. They line up in a double tight set.
I went quarters, so we're going to do the over front. Counter. Somebody get a stop. That's a face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it. That's kind of tit for tat. They should have called one on them earlier, and they didn't. 2nd and 8. I'm going to go back to quarters.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
I can't. This game's over with. Just great job, everybody. Just our defense. I mean, I expected our offense to put up points. We've been doing it all season. Who's open? Ah, he still caught that. I try to get in front of it. So they got the first. That is end of the third quarter. You couldn't ask for a better third quarter. We picked up, what, 2 touchdowns? We are well on our way to a national championship game. Now, we got the SEC title game to play. I think we're going to play maybe Tennessee. We'll check that out after the game. We'll look at conference standings. See what they go with here. Play action. There's nobody open. Nobody open. Good job, everybody. Just nobody was open. That's the exact same play they called earlier. I'm going to go back to zone.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 45.
Do something like this. Good job. Good job, Al. Next up, that is 3rd and 8. We'll go Cloud.
3rd and 8. And this is the 7th play of the
See if we can get a stomp here. I'm going to go after him. Haven't had a user sack in so long. Ah, there he goes. Good play. He felt the heat. He felt the pressure. He somehow squirmed through that hole. I don't know how he did. Let's go back to quarters at a 4-3.
It usually means he's going to have some room to run.
Do the over front. Hey, we're running a 4-4. Play action? No, that is not play action. Pick up an easy first down there. We'll go quarters out of... Did I go nickel? I guess I went nickel. Again, you won't see me hardly do much quarters in the neck. At least I don't think. I think there's a few cover 4s in the 4-2-5, but it's going to be a lot of cover 3s. I whiffed it. Givens went for the swat and it didn't work. I am going to go with the zone blitz. I think they're fixing the score. Unless we can hold them out again, that'd be great if we could. But let's do a zone blitz. Get over here. Well, let's just stay over here. Don't have time to go back over, so I don't know what Givens is doing here. Ah, there he went. He felt the heat. He's going to get a touchdown. He just went right by me. So they got their touchdown. So what we got to do the rest of the way, we're fixing to go down 19. That's still a 3-score lead. And what we need to do is run some clock, but still call our offense. Hopefully we can pick up a few first downs and then start forcing timeouts on them. That was a good drive for him.
Tulane 42, LSU 23.
They're going to go onside kick. Let me go right here. Okay, Lumar can make the catch. At this point, we are just going to run the ball for a little bit, and hopefully we can get some first downs. This game is nowhere near over. Anything's possible. Their offense is talented enough to make plays. Let's get to the outside. Boom. Just had to wait on it just a little bit. Great juke. And it got us like an extra 30 yards. Be patient. Good block by our other tight end. One juke there, and it's all she wrote after that. I'm going to go... Let's go... Where's it at? Let's go counter with Ducre. Man 4-3. We're going to run that clock. That's a good shift for them. We'll still probably go left. I don't trust my right tackle on that defensive end. Otherwise, I'd probably go to the right. But with that impact linebacker over there, it just seems like a good idea to go. Good defense. I had nowhere to go. Middle of the field. We're going to stay here. Let's just run basic power option. Arguably the best run play in the game. Maybe the best run concept when you got the skill players for it. I got no choice but to run to the right. Hopefully our tight end can pick up the impact guy. And then we can pick up some yards after that. Go here. Great play by that linebacker. We got past it. Face mask. Thank you. First down. Awesome. Get that first down. Look at this linebacker. He almost single-handedly stopped this play in general. He came through. He blitzed. So my tight end decided to go for that linebacker instead. So my fullback completely whiffed on him. I pitched it just in time. That was going to be a big loss of yardage right there. But just got in there in time. And we got the face mask to boot. I'm trying to stay away from those defensive tackles so we can go. Let's go to Hardesty. Let's do a toss with him, an actual toss. We're going zone 4-3. The clock is stopped. Ooh, they spreading out, so we may have to cut this one in. Cut like that. Yeah, nowhere to go. Good defense across the board. We are going to go. I'm going to go back to get our two best players out there at once. Zone nickel. We'll go back to our halfback option play. I still, we're at a numbers disadvantage. I'm still going to go to the right. I'm scared to death of an impact player. I want to stay away from both of those guys. So let's just go to the right and see what we can pick up. Yeah, I thought it was best to keep it. So it's 3rd and goal. I think it's very smart to just, I'm just going to run the ball. We may just kick the field goal. Zone nickel. They're shifting that way. If we get a field goal, we'll go up 22. That gets us up 3 scores still. Or we can just get a touchdown and end it. Oh, the game's over with anyways. I'm pretty sure there's no way they can come back to 3 scores in less than a minute and a half. Good stop there. And they're going to call the timeouts. I'm going to go ahead and just kick the field goal. I have no reason to score a touchdown. I mean, yes, it'd be nice to have one, but let's just pick up our field goal.
Simmons, lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot.
Do something like, okay, I made it. 45-23. Just an absolute dog stomping. That's what you get. Oh, excellent. Because the last game we played them, they beat us. So I guess this is a nice revenge game. Kick right down the middle, but he will return it.
Booker fields it at the 3.
Somebody get a stop. Get a stop. Next up, we have. I'm going to play a soft zone and just keep everything in front of us. Maybe I can bait him into a pick or something. We're going gun trips.
The Tiger come out in the shotgun.
Got to pump up this crowd. He's wide open over there. He straight up dropped it. 2nd and 10. We'll go quarters out of 4-3 since you're going with a bigger set.
Ball on the 24-yard line. Ace backfield.
Ace normal. I assume they will pass it, and they will. Good hit, Al. I should have done that hit stick. I never use it because I'm terrible with it. Like I'm awful. But I can knock somebody's head off if I wanted to, but I'm just not very good at it. You got to time it just right. It's not easy. Let's shift him out this way. Get it. No, he's got all day to throw. Great throw. Hit the dig route. So they call the timeout. They got 1 left. I'm gonna stay in nickel the rest of the way. We need our speed out here. At least until they get closer to the end zone. We'll do the over front. Play action. Another completion. So they're going right down the field. They may end up scoring another touchdown before it's all said and done. Now let's see what they call here. They may call something goofy. This is their quick audible thing. Or hurry up. Play action again. That's a good play design by Al. He was wide open too. That's a killer against quarters. They do the same thing. I may have to come over here. It looks like they probably will. He's open on the other side. Intercept that, Gibbons. Or swan it down. That's fine by me. 2nd and 10. One thing I'm looking forward to with my 4-2-5 defense is I'm going to call a bunch of newer plays and concepts. They went straight up run there. That's a good broken tackle. Again, what, 8 yards on it. He ended up with 100 yards. So there. That seems still pretty realistic. He got 100 yards. It didn't feel like it, but he got his yards. That's another 10 yards there. And there it is. Game over. How about them Greenway? One step closer. They're calling a timeout, goofballs. I think what I may do is do like a zone. I'm going to do like a, we're going to do this monster too. I'm going to send everybody. I'm going to force that guy to outrun us. I'm going to see if Little Givens can get after him. Get him. Intercept that. Great job, Colonel Sanders. There's still one more play left. They're doing... we'll just call... Let's do this crash 3.
LSU is one of the best teams in the country at getting...
Hopefully he'll have a hard time running from this. Wide open. Oh, my. I whiffed it. I can't believe I whiffed that. So they're going to end up getting the touchdown, but they're not going to... Oh, they're going to go for it. Why are they stupid? All right, no big deal. Let's go man lock. We'll end up going to beat them by like 2 touchdowns. We're up 16.
The Tiger go with the I formation.
Let's see what they go with. They may pass it. They went reverse option. They're going to get a touchdown or 2 points. And just like that, we end up winning by 2 touchdowns. 14 points. No big deal. It doesn't matter because we won 45-31. Too little, too late. We played too well on defense throughout. And there it is, the winner of the Tiger Rag, bringing it back to New Orleans. We truly reign supreme in the Bayou. Awesome. That felt like a national championship game, honestly. And guess what? We got 2 more tough games coming up. Oh, okay, let's check out some stats. 385 to our 492. Just our offense is so balanced. Look at that, 24 rushing attempts, 22 passing attempts, 259, 233. That is the definition of a killer offense. I didn't plan that, but we're just fluid on both sides, you know, both running and passing. They ended up having 225 yards. Their passing just didn't do enough. A lot of their running came from their quarterback. He ran all over the place. And we'll look at their stats here in a minute because we got to monitor, you know, like broken tackles and stuff since I changed that slider. This was the key of the game. 37%. We done a whole lot of good stuff on third down defense. And we done a lot of good stuff on offense in that situation as well. Both teams kept it really clean. Let's go and check out their stuff first. I want to check out the rushing. They ended up having 2 100-yard rushers today. So that makes me feel even better going down to 75% on the running back ability. And they still ran the ball extremely well. Now, I want to look at broken tackles. Okay, see, even with a non-impact running back, and me moving that down to 75, he still had 7 broken tackles. Perilou had 4 as a quarterback. Then he got Gilbert. Was he the other half? No, he's the fullback, had 3. So I'm still going to keep it at 75. I still got to, you know, test it quite a bit against the impact halfbacks. But that's what I wanted to see there. All right, let's go and look at our stats. 20 of 22, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 233 yards for Stuckey. Had an incredible day. Running the ball. Williams led in attempts. He also led in yards, and he also led in touchdowns. But Ducray had a killer game himself. He had the 1 touchdown on the ground, but he also had a touchdown through the air. Batiste had that big deep ball that kind of put the air in the tires for the opposing team. It kind of sealed the deal on that deep ball in the third quarter. But I do want to check out, yes, Williams led in receptions as well. Yards, that was Batiste. A lot of that was on that deep ball. Let's go to defense. Tackles, we had a bunch of guys with 5 and 6 tackles. Stamper had 6. And 5, 5, 5, 5, 4. Just a good sharing of the wealth on defense. Tackles for loss, we have 3 of them. 1 sack, no interceptions. But the story of the day, I truly believe, was our defense in general. Right here, the first 3 quarters, we just held them to a bunch of field goals. What, 3 field goals in there? Just give it up for our defense. It's my hats off to them. I'm very proud of what they've done today. All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's check out some top 25 scores. and we will get a preview who we're going to play in the SEC title game. I'm not going to simulate, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I still think there's like a couple weeks left before the technical, the regular season ends. They're going to hurry this one up, which is fine. This could get interesting. Oh, yeah, let me fix this. Do that. I'm going to hurry this up. I think there's 1 week left, week 15. And we will simulate that together at the beginning of the next video. Oh, I saved it. That's okay. Ooh, I can't believe I forgot that. That's not a big deal. We saved it. No big deal. Let me go ahead and hurry this up. It's saving everything. All right. So here we go. We got the bye week. Again, we're going to simulate that at the beginning of the next video. But what we want to look at is the top 25. Actually, yes, let's look at the top 25 scores for the week. We'll do that first. Let's go here. Top 25. So we beat LSU. Texas won. Nebraska. Maryland. And then you have Missouri, USC, Florida, Tennessee, and maybe Florida, who we're going to go up against, which is fine. Then we got Cal, West Virginia, Miami beats Virginia. That's a big win for them. Then you have Virginia Tech, Oregon State, Texas Tech, Ohio State. Then you got Iowa. Then you got Auburn. So there really were no upsets that week. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Let's look at the conference standings. It looks like we are going to take on Florida. No, we're not. Awesome. We're playing my balls. Woo! That's awesome. I love it. Taking on Tennessee. I didn't want to play Florida again because we beat them badly earlier in the season. That's awesome. We're going to take on my beloved Volunteers in a humongous matchup for the SEC championship game. So come on back. Again, at the beginning of the next video, we're going to simulate this week. Well, and then I'll just go ahead and do this now. It's not going to affect anything because we still got the championship week. Let's just go ahead and do that now. I completely forgot. I just didn't want to head into the award ceremony and stuff. We got to get to the conference championship week first. I just completely forgot about that. Okay, we can check out the scores from the last week, which is right here. There was only 3 games. Georgia over Georgia Tech, Army, then Notre Dame beat USC. Here we go. SEC title game. They have arguably the most talented team in the country so far. A- to our B+. They are 8-3. Looks like they run the ball extremely well, so it's going to be interesting to see how that slider is handled with those guys right there. And you look at their defense, 7th in the country, just solid across the board. So it's going to be an awesome matchup, and I can't wait to play it. Hopefully we can get the win that gets us one step closer to a national championship. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.